Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how I got to 2,000 medals beating Golem and Giant. So, this Golem, he leaked until like a minute 30 some stuff. Yep, as you can see, so it's a minute 30 something and then he goes Barbaro. We were just leaking, there was no action going on, so against Golem, you want to slow play everything. You want to play very nice and slow and easy. You don't want to do anything too rash, you could say. So that's why I'm going Goblin Huts low. I'm going for my Furnace low. Looking back, maybe I shouldn't have put the Furnace there. Maybe because I could have gave him Vines Valve. Keyword is could have, but I think it was fine regardless. I get a nice poison down. And I think a lot of you guys have trouble with keeping track of your cycle. Where not even keeping track of your cycle, but what's it called? Like keeping your cycle right. So like as you can see, I could have went Valk in front of the Furnace, but I chose to poison it because I want to use my spells. When I don't use my spells, my cycle gets really awkward. Like imagine having Vines, Graveyard, Poison, and Barbaro, like having 4 spells in your hand and they go in the back. You literally can't do anything. Like, have you guys had those times where it's like it's just so awkward for you to like play into them because your cycle is so bad? So that's all because you weren't keeping track of your cycle. And if you had kept track of your cycle, it would have been so much easier. Or not so much easier, but it would have been better, right? It wouldn't have been like as bad. So here I'm just getting ready for a nice Golem push. And yeah, that was a pretty cool defense. But the big thing is I spread out my troops. I put the Furnace in the corner instead of putting the Furnace in the Goblin Hut range. Like I don't want him to Vines my Furnace and everything. So here I even get a Vines. No, I don't get a Vines. Oh, good on me. So I go for another Furnace in the corner. You guys already know. I go for a Hut low, and then I'm gonna get a nice Valkyrie on top of the Witch just to take it out fast. And I do get a nice Vines on top of the Baby Dragon. I actually missed the Mini P.E.K.K.A, and that's the reason why the Mini P.E.K.K.A actually does get a shot on my tower, and that could have been really bad. As you guys can see, the Golem was like pushing the Mini P.E.K.K.A in, and it was kind of annoying. Like, I should be winning this easily, but hey, it doesn't always work out like that. So I go for a nice Poison Graveyard, and I'm gonna go for a Vines just to try to kill out the Witch. And the Witch does end up dying, which is huge. That is huge. I get a ton of damage. So he has nothing to support the his Golem, and it's just such a easy like defense from here on out. As you guys can see, the Mini P.E.K.K.A does not get pushed by a Golem, thankfully this time. I had a Vines on top of Baby Dragon just to kill it faster. The machine here, it looks pretty scary, but I get back to my Evo Valk and it's no longer scary. I get a Vines in the nick of time just to protect my Evo Furnace, and now it's just Graveyard Poison, and at this point he can't do anything to stop it. Like he's gonna try, and he actually goes all in thinking my Graveyard's not gonna take it, but man, Graveyard does quite a bit of damage, man, and I do take the win. So very happy against Golem. I BM him because you're playing Golem, Evo Baby Dragon. That deck's no skill. Next deck is gonna be Giant double Prince Evo Executioner, and this game, it was definitely like, it was definitely close because I saw Dagger Duchess and I was very scared because this is my game for 2k medals, and this guy is BMing me, so you know if I win, I'm gonna BM too. So I get a nice Furnace into the Executioner, and I just slow play from now on. I don't know his deck at this moment, so I'm not trying to go super aggressive. Fire Spirit does end up splashing on Executioner very nicely, and I get a nice Hut down just to set up my defense up. Furnace does survive. I get a nice Valkyrie just to pull the Dark Prince, and at this point I am down quite a bit of elixir, but at the same time, look at the counter push I have. I have a Valk and some Spirit Gods going on that side. I have a Hut just in case I need to take down anything. He goes, yeah, as you can see, we're even on elixir now because he had to zap the Valk, and I don't need to deal with those guards because I have a Goblin Hut down. But I do go for the Barbaro because just the cycle, right? I go for Furnace into the Prince, and I'm going to get a nice Vines onto the Prince. Okay, man, this matchup, it got so scary, okay, guys? Like, it was so scary. Jesus. I think that was an overcommit on the Berserker, because as you can see, look how much elixir he's up. Shouldn't have Berserker there, but it is what it is. I mean, nothing you can do to stop it. I do get so much damage on top of the Dagger Duchess. I think he's just trying to get a big push, but I don't know why he didn't do anything. I think he was trying to... actually, I'm not sure. Honestly, if you guys want to know, I don't know why he didn't play anything, but... You know, I take free damage any day. I think he was trying to sack and attack, but he just got like too hesitant and didn't do anything. So it is what it is. We're playing again. So I go for a poison on execution just to fix my cycle, because my cycle is looking horrible and I'm not trying to get caught off guard. So I just get a nice poison. It's not the best thing in the world, right? Like, I'm not saying it's good. So I get a nice Vines bar barrel, but that was supposed to kill the executioner, and as you can see, that's a huge mistake that I made, because that executioner got pushed. I don't even know how, but kind of got pushed back, like backwards, kind of. So sadly, his execution does line up too. Again, this would all been avoided if I just bar barreled. And again, I'm just trying to fix my cycle, so I go poison on top of the XE again. I go for nice Vines. I think, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure Vines, poison and bar barrel does kill XE. Yeah, it does. Okay, like, not with the barb hit, just like a straight bar barrel, right? Because that's pretty useful to know, because I feel like execution does give a lot of trouble, and at the same time, when you're vinesing and poisoning the XE, like, you're getting quite a bit of value. So like, you get quite a bit of spell damage, so I think it's worth it. So I get 2 huts down, and as you guys can see, it's a brick wall defense. He's not breaking through. There's no way he breaks through. I have so many spear goblins. He gets a nice what's it called, evil zap on top of my spear goblins, but man, they've already done all the work, right? So I'm not scared at all. Boom. The Dark Prince actually doesn't even need to be addressed, and overall, great situation, but you guys are gonna see the situation I'm in a couple minutes. I'm gonna try to see what I did wrong so I can help you guys play better. So boom, I go for a Berserk in the back, pretty normal. I go for a Barbaro, just a cycle, and at this point I'm just waiting something to poison, and as you can see, my cycle is so bad. I'm not trying to go like Evil Valk in like down low, because that's just a recipe for disaster. If you go Evil Valk down low, it's just so like, it's just not good. I go for a nice Vines and then Valk, and I thought that was like a fully defended push, but it turns like the exit gets so much damage. I don't know how. Anyway, this looks pretty scary. So Dark Prince gets a connection. I'm down to 2300. Exi gets another shot, and I'm down at 2700. So sadly, guys, I do take a lot of damage. Shouldn't have taken the Dark Prince shot. Shouldn't have taken the XE shots, but you know, you can't really do anything about it. So it is what it is. Honestly, I go for another hut down low, and you guys are gonna see how scary this is. I mean, this guy just spamming. I go for a nice Vines. He has so many troops down, my Vines can't even keep up with the amount of troops he has down. I get a nice Evil Furnace, and at this point, I knew there's no way he breaks through, right? Because I have double Evil Furnace, I have so much, and I win by 300 damage. Again, 300 damage is nothing to scoff at. Like, that's a fireball. BM'd him, because man, remember he was BMing me at the start of the game. So glad I could share to you guys how I got to 2,000 medals. This is going to be the end of the season for me, and this deck was amazing. I boosted my Vines, actually. It's about to run out, but wow, this deck was such a fun deck to use. I had a lot of fun playing it this season, and I loved making videos for you guys. I think I'm going to keep playing Graveyard next season, and if not, I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm going to try to keep it to Graveyard, but obviously if there's better decks to play, I'm not going to like say not play better decks. And again, this concludes the season. This is the best deck by far, and guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I just hit 110 subscribers, and it's absolutely crazy the amount of support that you guys are giving me. So once again, thank you so much, guys, and have a great rest of you.